Okay, so obviously a lot of retirements around these times. I just did one on Andrei Arlovsky, and honestly, how I don't think Dana White should be throwing him away just yet. Now, what he should be doing is having him do one more fight against a winnable opponent, just like what they did with Robbie Lawler, who was also a veteran of the sport. Like, the same treatment would be good because Lawler was a champ, Andre was a champ, but Andre was like a lot scarier than Lawler, in my opinion. Not just because of heavyweight, but his presence in his division where he was dispatching people. I'm drinking some cold brew while I'm doing this. But while he was doing all that stuff, I just think that to say, yeah, no, this is his last fight through some articles and just, some social media posts or something like that, he deserves for the gatekeeping he has done for this company, for being a company guy, like high-level dude who just always stepped up to fight and continued to take damage when he could have walked away from the sport a lot sooner. And some people do. Like I said, some people do. But he didn't. I think they got to run that back. But they got to give him a similar to either Robbie Lawler or who I'm about to talk about now, Michelle Waterson, a.k.a. Michelle Waterson Gomez, who just lost by decision to Jillian Robertson. And I think she's making the smart call. Because when you go from top contender eliminator with Joanna Jędrzejczyk to eventually losing to Jillian Robertson, which no offense to Jillian, but Michelle Waterson was close to championship caliber. Jillian Robertson was more of a journeyman in the UFC, if I'm being real. So once you start going down in the leagues like that, your prime's kind of done. And she's got a lot more to live for. She's got her social media. She's probably going to be coaching. She's probably going to open up martial arts schools. Probably already has that I don't know about. So it's good to see such a vet be sent off and be like, okay, it's time. It's time to go. However, it's just, wow, when you look at all the times she was on a main card for a pay-per-view, and I was like, wow, we get to watch her fight Paige Van Zandt. We get to watch her fight Joanna Jędrzejczyk. We get to watch her get cheered out as she goes to stadiums. Dude, she was always around, and she always put in her time. And I think women's MMA gets often slept on because there are some bad ladies in there that just are such net positives for women's MMA. And if you want to have a talk about the best strawweights of all time, I know she doesn't come close, but Michelle Waterson Gomez, the karate hottie, she's always going to be in that conversation. So, Michelle Waterson Gomez, I just want to say thank you very much for the fights, the memories, everything. And I think it's time to call it, and you made the right call. Thank you.